Alrighty then, I am going to attempt to make Mama Peterson's house frozen pizzas. So this is my pizza dough. I'll link the video I made of this very never fail me pizza dough, and I'm going to attempt to duplicate what Mama Peterson's house did. She is a righteous cook, okay? So I'm going to give it a whirl. So I had this covered, and it's doubled. I had it covered with my little tea towel here. And now I'm going to punch it down and get my dough going. That ain't hard. You can do it. And my little countertop tripod appears to have been drinking again. So it's a little crooked. And I don't know why. But I'm weird, so my tripod's weird. Okay, so we're going to punch it down. Super clean hands and countertops. Keep it clean. Don't be icky. There we go. Let me get me some flour. Shove this out the way. This is a never fail pizza dough for me. I need never fail things. I'm a never fail kind of chick. So, I'm going to put this out on a little bit of flour, which I didn't do previously, because we'll see how that goes. Alright, so I know this is too exciting to watch. So I'll come back when I've got this a little bit more incorporated. Ooh, it's coming together nice. And if you have never kneaded any kind of bread, it is the most fabulous feeling ever. And it is 8 ways of relaxing as well. So, I didn't need that much flour, and this came together beautiful. Alright, so let me get my little rolling pin and get to getting. Oy. Tripod spreading its feet. Sit, stay. Okay. So, let's see how this will be. Ooh, it's nice. I'm telling you, dough is like an entity. It's just fabulous. I prefer a marble rolling pin. I don't know why. Ooh, and I like it. It makes little noises. Listen. Squeaker. So then my intention is to do exactly what Mama Peterson did. Oops, and I hit my tripod. It wasn't even drinking that time. It just went wonky. Okay, so wait, we need new batteries now. It never ends. So I'm going to get my oven preheating to 400 degrees. Wait, 400. And this is about the size I want, because when I come home from work in the afternoon, I don't want something huge. So my dough is not as beautiful as Mama Peterson's, because that woman has mad kitchen skills, okay? But I'm going to take a look at this, and there's a little bit of oil on here. And I can form these by my hands and move it around. You can roll them with your roller. And then she said about 10 minutes. She used a technical term like paw cook. And then I'm going to put these sheets in the freezer for an hour. So it'll be easier when I put the pizza sauce and then the toppings on it. So I have 2 on 1 cookie sheet, and I've got some racket go in the back one. This is a propane stove, and my dehydrator's running. Dehydrating some almost stale bread and some rice. Rice is something I make too much of every time, sort of like spaghetti. You think, oh, that's not enough. So I'd rather have too much, and then I just dehydrate it, and then I have instant rice. If I want something heavy like a stew when I come home hungry in the afternoon, and then I just rehydrate it with some boiling hot water, open one of my cans of stew, soup, whatever, if I want rice with it, and I have an instant meal. So I'm going to have 4 total, and then I'll show you when they come out of the oven after the 10 minutes at 400 degrees. So far, so good. I'm digging it. So I'm actually going to end up with 5, which is a little weird. All I did was double the regular recipe that I use. So I just smush it around here first. Get it in a recognizable pizza shape. And again, a little bit of olive oil on my pan. So I have to get my second rack in my oven. This is so cute. Personal pan pizza. Is this a pan? It's going to be personal. Okay, so I don't see any reason this should stick. But I've never cooked a pizza dough. Because I ain't never made my own personal fried pizzas. Not fried, frozen pizzas. But these would be 5 nice quick snacks when I come home. I'm famished. Okay. Let me get my other rack in the oven. Alright, so I ended up putting my 3 racks in the oven, and we'll see how this goes while they cook for 10 minutes, but I'll keep an eye on them since they're tiny and make sure I don't overcook them. So here goes nothing. Alright, so here's my 10 minutes, and I did poke holes in it. So this is the par cook, and let's see if we can see. Nice. Okay, nothing's burned. They move easy. Alright, so then she said let these cool before I put toppings on them, and I'm going to get my toppings ready to put on these 5 little pizzas that I'm going to make into frozen pizzas. It ain't hard so far. So I've got my ingredients ready, just mozzarella cheese, my own pizza sauce. I had a little bit left over from the last pizza, and then I added some tomato powder to it and judged it up. Just some onion, and I'm just going for some pepperoni. So they got to cool maybe 5 more minutes, and then I'll make them or build them. Your own homemade frozen pizza pie via Mama Peterson's house. Not a bad thing. And I interfere this regularly scheduled frozen pizza for lunch video to show you dinner. Oh yeah, with some taters. Living it up. Alrighty then, so my little pizza crusts are so cute. So now let's make ourselves a pizza. Let's make sure you can see what the heck I'm doing with my drunk tripod. Okay, so Mama Peterson holds it in her hand, spreads her sauce around, and then these are going to be wrapped in a cling film, cellophane to the rest of us plastic wrap, and then in my case I'm going to do some onions, and then I'm going to freeze them for at least an hour before I probably, if I can, put them in my food saver bags. I like to put the onions in my sauce. And when you're making your own pizza, you know what you get? Pizza the way you want it. And then some pepperoni, because like cheese, there is no such thing as too much pepperoni, in my personal opinion. When it comes to food, mine is the one that matters. So there's uno, and I'll do the other 3. Then I'll show you when I wrap them up. Alrighty then, I've got my cling film, my plastic wrap, and a cross, and this stuff really flummoxes me. I have to use scissors. It's like you can get it wrapped around your head. It's ridiculous. So now I'm going to put my mozzarella cheese, so that I don't lose some of it on my countertop. It would still be wrapped in my plastic. And like pepperoni, there really is not too much cheese. So don't be stingy. Mozzarella is actually cheap. I don't make my own, but it ain't hard. Okay, so let's see if we can manage a little cross. Another one. And over. Oh, lovely. Okay, so there's one. So I'm going to lay these in my freezer to freeze for 1 hour before I attempt to put them in some food savers, or I may just wrap them in aluminum foil. But voila, the little frozen individual pizza. Thanks Mama Peterson's house for such great videos, and believe me, she is a great channel. If you're not subscribed, she's up there with Tina and Paul from Pecan Corner. Mama Peterson does great videos. She doesn't use 1,000 words like I do. She gets right to the point, and she'll still make you laugh. So, another way to save money and not buy the garbage that you get in frozen pizzas in the store. I always like to save $1. Save $1 when you can. It ain't easy to make it. Alrighty then, so I was able to very easily, after they've been frozen, get them into some freezer bags. Because like Mama Peterson's son, she said they won't last a month, mine won't either. So I've just labeled it 400 degrees, pizza for one. And I got myself 5 nice little meals here. So pretty chuffed about that because I love pizza, don't always want to make a big one. And this is a great way to save money. So consider it. If you got kids who want to come home hungry and need a snack for dinner, I get home from work 3 or 4. I don't want something huge, but I am starving when I get here. And if you know a great way to drive cling wrap, I'd sure like you to tell me, because my husband came in to watch what he calls the show. He didn't realize I now use scissors. I cannot drive this stuff, but I wanted to do it like Mama Peterson did, where you make an X with the cling film or the plastic wrap, and then you wrap your pizza in that. She did it like a pro. That stuff, I can get it wrapped around my face. Okay, I don't understand it. Like the cutter thing doesn't work. The little razor, it's just a nightmare. So, anywho, I got it done. You can too. Individual, homemade, your own dough, your own ingredients. You can personalize them for each family member if you want. And it's yummy. Okay, so have a great one. Thanks for watching.